Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nigel, and this is the Caribbean Culture and Insights channel, where we talk about many topics that are of interest to the Caribbean culture and its communities. Well, what do you know? We're in the midst of tax season where many of you may have already filed or plan to file your tax return and may have had or plan to have the IRS direct your return directly to your savings account. Which raises the question, what type of interest are you earning in that savings account? What is the money doing for you sitting there? In this video, I'm going to show you a savings account that earns about 3 cents for a $3,000 balance in a savings account. Pretty much nothing. The interest is little to nothing, about 0.0001%. What is that? And so I'm going to show you how you can have a better return on your savings using CDs and Treasury bills. We'll talk about what a CD is, what a Treasury bill is, how they work, and how do you go about purchasing them. And then we'll do a walkthrough to show you a glimpse of my account and take it from A to Z, or from start to finish, how to set up an account on, say, Fidelity or whatever brokerage firm you have and or know about. Brokerage firms such as Merrill Lynch, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab's. I'm using Fidelity, and I also use Merrill Lynch as well. And so that is what we're going to talk about in this video. CDs and Treasury bills and how you can use them to get a better return on your savings account. Let's dive in. Especially if you're new to the United States. Hey guys, my turtle. I don't know how much about sunlight we'll have. Marketing, you're from the Caribbean as well? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're just joining us, we're talking about CDs and Treasury bills. Many of you who may have money sitting in a savings account, we're looking at what type of interest are you getting on these accounts, and how can you do better in terms of return on that money by using CDs or Treasury bills, and then we'll get into what those are. So let's jump right in and take a look at what we're talking about here from a savings account perspective. So let me put this on my screen. So here is a savings account that I have at Bank of America, and I'm going to scroll down into the point where I started last year. Let me get my calculator out of the way. Probably need it in a few. All right, let me clear it. All right, so I opened this account back in September of 2021, and we're looking at a 6 months period here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in September, the end of September, or 24th of September, I got 2 cents as my interest earning. And then the next month I got 3 cents, and the next month I got 2 cents. This is on $3,000. Okay, 3 cents, 2 cents, and so forth. So let's look at what that is in terms of interest. So here's my calculator. So first, let's calculate the interest earned on the first month. All right. So we said it's 3 cents divided by $3,000. I'm just going to roll it off to $3,000. 0.0001. We're going to multiply that by 100 to get the percentage. Right. 0.001%. That is what you're getting on a $3,000 balance in your savings account. And if you round this off, then it means it's just 0%. You're not getting anything on your savings account. All right, so let's do this then to see if we could get a better picture, right? Let's look at it over a 6-month period. So I'm going to clear my calculator, and we're going to add up these 6 months worth of interest. So first, we're going to add up 3 cents. Oh, so this is 3 cents here, so I missed the 2 cents. I'll come back down to 2 cents plus this 2 cents here, plus this 3 cents, plus this 2 cents, plus this last 2 cents. Yeah. 15 cents over a 6 months period. All right. So what is my interest earned over a 6-month period? Divide that by $3,000. 0.0005. All right, to get the percent, I'm going to multiply by 100. And that is what we have, 0.005%. And we said if we round this up, then this would be 0.01%. That is what you're getting. And if you round that further, it's 0% on, if you round it to 1 decimal point, it would be 0% on your $3,000 for 6 months. Basically nothing. So that's the situation with your savings account. So rather than 0% on our savings, how can we get better returns using CDs and Treasury bills? Okay, so here's what we're saying about CDs and Treasury bills. First question we want to answer, what is a CD? And we said a CD is short for certificate of deposit. So when we talk about CDs, we're talking about certificate of deposit. A certificate of deposit is a type of savings account offered by banks. And we said, when you open a CD, you agree to leave your money in the account for a fixed period of time, known as the term or maturity. So when you purchase a CD or you open a CD account, you take your money and you buy a certificate of deposit. Let's say it's a 2 or 3 month certificate or a 2-year certificate of deposit, a 2-year CD. So you buy it, you get the certificate, and that money is sitting there. And at the end of that period, you get some type of interest. Right now, CDs are paying probably about 4 to 5% interest. Okay, so that is a CD. And here we said, in exchange for keeping your money in the account for an entire term, meaning that 6 months or whatever, or 2 years, depending on the term, you receive a fixed interest rate that is typically higher than what you earn in a regular savings account. Guys, this is the reason why we said CD or Treasury bill is safe, little to no risk, because the value of let me say it right here. The value of the CD that you buy, they're sold in increments of $1,000. All right. So when you buy a CD, you're getting the face value that you get back at the end of the term is $1,000 plus the interest, right? So you pay $1,000, and at the end you get back your principal plus whatever interest this CD pays. That's it. The value doesn't change like in the stock market where the value of your stock go up and down, up and down. That is not the case with a CD. You spend $1,000, the value stays there, and the only change of the value is you get back the percentage on top of your $1,000. This is what this bottom paragraph is talking about. All right, let's take a look at what Treasury bills are. And we said Treasury bills are short-term debt securities issued by the government to finance its short-term cash needs. What that means is this is one method or one source the government used to raise funds. If it needs funds to, say, fund its programs or infrastructure such as road and so on, it issues T-bills, basically borrowing money from you, the public, and then pays you back at the end of a term along with interest on top of it as you're earning. They're sold at a discount rate from their face value and mature at a par value. And then the difference between the purchase price and the par value represents your return. What this is saying is the face value is the value of the security, the T-bills, usually $1,000 for one T-bill. And then when it matures on par with the face value. So it would mature at $1,000 as well. And then whatever you pay, that discount rate that you pay, when you subtract the two, the difference is your earnings. So that's what I have in the red box below here. The face value is $1,000. If you buy one T-bill for, say, $993.64, when it matures at that $1,000, you subtract the two and you end up with $6. All right. Let's take a look on what the Treasury bills looks like out on Fidelity's website. So here's Fidelity's website, and here's a list of Treasury bills. The first one, we're going to use the first one here. It matures in August of this year. We're in March now. It matures in August, so that's 6 months. I'm using 6 months because I want to compare the $3,000 that I had in my savings account, and as you saw, the time frame there that I used was 6 months, and for 6 months I get about between 3 cents and 2 cents per month. I get a total of 15 cents for the 6 months period. Let's see what my earnings would be here if I'd invested that same $3,000 in Treasury bills here. So it matures in August, and the discount price here is $979.75. To get the discount price from this, you just move the decimal point one place to the right. And the discount rate is the equivalent of 4.867% as the yield rate when it matures. Okay, so let's take a look to see if I had invested my $3,000, how would I fare? So, just a quick review here. Face value is $1,000. The discount rate that we just looked at is $979.75. And I could have used that $3,000 to buy 3 T-bills at a discount rate of $2,939.19. I get this amount by taking the 979.75 and multiply that by 3. That's how I got that $2,939.19. And then when it matures at the same $1,000, and because I have 3, I multiply my T-bills by 3, end up with $3,000. So this is what I'm getting back from the government. And when I subtract the two, my earnings for 6 months is $60.81. If I divide the $60 by the 6 months, it's $10.14 per month. Way better than the 3 cents or 2 cents that I was getting from my savings account. If I divide the $10.14 by 3 cents, it will show that not only that I'm doing better, say 1 times or 2 times, that my earnings are 1 times or 2 times what I was getting in the savings accounts. My earning is 333 times what I was getting from the savings account. That is the reason why we're doing this video, to show you that Treasury bills and CDs can garner you earnings way better than you would have done in your savings account. All right. All right. Okay, so we look at what a CD is, what a treasury bill is, and we pretty much talk about how they work, meaning, you know, the way the CD works is you pay $1,000 for one CD and you get back an interest plus the $1,000 at the end of that term. For the treasury bill, you purchase it at a discount. So rather than you paying $1,000, you pay $900 and something dollars. And at the end of the term, you got back $1,000. And the difference between the $900 and something that you pay and the $1,000 that you got back, that's your return. And you can multiply that by the amount of treasury bills or the amount of CDs that you'd purchase. And so this brings us to the end of part 1, where I looked at interest earned and savings, your savings account, and I showed you that you can use CDs and treasury bills to earn better interest than you do on a savings account in your bank. We talk about what a CD is, what a treasury bill is, and how they work. And then I showed you what they look like out on Fidelity websites, and then came back and make a comparison to show you that if I'd used my $3,000 to invest in treasury bills, what my earnings would be. And you saw that on my savings account for 6 months, I earned 15 cents, practically, you know, an average of 2 cents or 3 cents per month. And then with the treasury bills, in 6 months, I earned $60, which ends up being about $10.14. Way different, right? And so in the next part 2, we'll talk about how to purchase CDs and how to purchase treasury bills. And I'll walk you through that step from start to finish, showing you actual transaction using my account. And then in part 3, I'll show you how to build a ladder. Don't forget to like, share, and comments. Don't keep it to yourself. Okay? Drop a line in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Provide some feedback. See you in the next video. Marketing, you're from the Caribbean as well?